Howdy, y'all. Excuse me. Hey guys, this is Reborn from the DBH community, and I am playing Minecraft, but this Minecraft's a little different, because as you can see, I have several mods that have been installed to my Minecraft version. I have two folders of my Minecraft. I have the original and the full file, basically, and this is the one with the installed mods on it. The reason why I back up my older version is because this version completely wipes out all the original stuff of Minecraft that you might be accustomed to. Well, not everything, but still. I also cannot exactly update this file anymore, because if I do, it will completely wipe the mods that I've just recently installed. That said, I want to show what I've been up to in this mod, and you're not gonna believe it. But I've been a busy queen. What you are hearing in the background are mules, and I will get to those in a minute. And as you can see, there are butterflies in this mod too. Butterflies and grasshoppers and bees. You can see fish out there too. You can hear the sounds of bugs buzzing in the trees. Butterflies, butterflies. Anyway, this is my little cabin and a guest cabin in the woods. I have other places though I will be getting to in a moment. And there is my typical name that I go by on my other YouTube channel, but it says welcome to EDK's Mule Ranch. I go by EDK, Reborn, Queenie180, and Minecraft usually. Nice fire. Anyways, this is a cabin. I had an assumption that if I ever wanted to turn this map into a server one day, that I would try to be polite to the joiners. But this is my sleep-in area. Nobody's allowed to come in here except me. You can all go and sleep up here, which is personally a lot more fun than my room. Because as you can see, you have bunk beds. And you have your own little fire and everything. Ain't that nice of me? You can just sleep up here. So that said, off up we go, and I'm going to show you my mules. Yes, mules. In this mod, there are animals. All sorts of animals. You have the bugs that you see here. You have rideable animals such as mules, horses, and other mythical creatures. I'm not going to go into detail. And in here, this is one of my giant cat's houses. But for the sake of showing them, I'm going to show you them later. But we are going to ride one of my mules named Tex. He is a mule that I was able to breed. He also has a sack on his pack. And to open these sacks, I've recently discovered that you have to have a key in order to open them. Otherwise, right-clicking on them won't do you any good. But they're meant to carry your stuff for you. That said, all I gotta do is right-click on him, and I am riding him, and I am in full control of his movements. The whip, I also have a whip, is used to make him go faster, and it's also to tell him to stay put when I get off him, so I don't want him to wander off. And I also have some rope to lasso him in case I need him to follow me. And we're going to go to my other location where my stables are a little bit bigger. And oh yes, failed to mention that I do have a trapped bridge here, or a water bridge. If I want to go across, I simply hit the switch. DBH members, this is also to show up my abilities of... Oops. Easy, easy, easy. This is also to show up my abilities of my... mechanisms, how to use them. And as you can see here, guys, those are snow leopards. Kind of curious, aren't they? Easy snow leopards. Anyways, we are going to follow the torches I've laid out to help me navigate my way through the map, because I forgot my map. Yeah! you excuse me, y'all. I gotta go and take a nap, and I'll be right back after these messages. And we are back, and it is morning, and as you can see, the monsters are burning, and it's all good. And hello, Mr. Enderman. Thank you for stopping by. You might be hearing large cats in the house, my main house, as you can see. And these are, in fact, my tamed kitties called Bagheera and Jasmine. And they are my tamed giant cats. I have at least 4 of these guys. You have the Black Panther, the tiger, I have a leopard outside, and upstairs, way upstairs, is my lion. You will get to meet them all shortly. For the time being, this is my main household, as well as my larger ground stable. I say ground stable because this is where all my ground-related horses are kept. I usually use the mules just for traveling, not for much else. Because if I want a speedy animal, I usually get the horses. And the zebras. Yep, that's what I said. Zebras. And here you have them. You have the zebras, and donkeys, and regular horses. These are just regular horses, brown ones, black ones. The brown ones with the white markings and white... these are all the normal horses that you're going to get in this mod. If you want to get different colors, you have to breed them at a specific pattern, which is pretty complex if you don't know how to do it. But once you know how, it's not so hard. Zebras are extremely wild and rare horse breeds. If you want to find one, you got to go into the plains or the jungle to find them. But once you do find them and are able to tame them, they are one of the fastest animals you can get. And they are very fast. Hello, Emerald. Now, I'm sure y'all are interested in checking out my main stable, so let's get to it. Owner's house over there. Normal leveled horses to the left. Rare mythical horses to the right. I know what you're thinking. You want to see the mythicals, don't you? Well, let's get her done. Zombie. Skeleton horse. Rent fee. 10 iron ingots an hour. Zombie. What do you think kind of horse is this? Other than the fact that it says skeleton horse. Everybody, meet Zombie. He was my first horse ever created. Mythical first horse, I should say. He's just a typical normal horse. But he's a skeleton horse. How did I make a skeleton out of him? Well, basically, I just gave him a potion of poison, and that turned him into a zombie horse that you will see running loose outside if they're not in caves. And eventually, they rot away their skin, and they become nothing but bones. So that's why his name is Zombie. He just doesn't look like a zombie. He's not very fast. He's just a skeleton horse. But I'm proud of him. To my left, or right I should say, is Undeadicorn, who is a unicorn skeleton. I'm very proud of her. Because even though she's a skeleton, she is a very fast horse. She is a skeleton unicorn, and she is very, very fast on her feet. Which I love to ride. I love it when the horses are fast. I gotta get to my destinations fast, don't I? Over here is Sunray and Stripe, the zebras. Aw, where's Sunray? Oh, I must have moved him. Oh well, moving on. Balto and Happy. Now these are called Zorses. I had a friend named Sneaky Silk who asked me, what the heck is a Zorse? Well, you're looking at him. Happy is half zebra, half horse. He's a little bit different color than the zebras, as you can see. And then Balto, he's half donkey, half zebra. So he has the donkey aspects, but he's a zebra. And he's also slightly smaller than the Zorse. I'm pretty sure he's fast. And Zorses are actually the only type of horses that you can transform into mythical creatures. But moving on. Ghosty and Bustry, ghost horses. Did I say ghost horse? Oh, yes, I did. Everybody, meet the ghost horses, Bustry and Ghosty. Ghostbusters! Yep, they are ghost horses. They are a rare type of horse because you have to kill a certain number of horses before you actually get them. And they're not really anything special. You just ride on them like any other normal horse. They're not very fast, but they're ghostly, which is cool. They don't exactly fly either, they just kind of hover a few feet above the ground. But over here, my pride and joy, Cole, he's a nightmare horse. He's only found in the Nether, but you can breed him by morphing a Zorse into and giving him a potion of darkness, and then he will become a nightmare. Now, nightmares are pretty fun to play with. Why? I will show you. Only way to show you. And by the way, he is very fast too, just so you know. You can tell because I'm flying on him right now. Why is he so special? Do you tell? Well, check this out. Get ready, Cole. Light her up! He lights things on fire! Woo! When I throw my whip out, it startles him enough that he will start lighting things on fire with his body. It doesn't hurt him. He's acting like he's hurt, but he's not. It's just an effect. Yeah! But yep, he lights things on fire. Ain't that cool? I'm very proud of him. I love nightmares. They're so beautiful to look at. Oops. And I lit him on fire again. Cool off. Woo. Cool off, cool off. Woo. Cool off. Get yourself in the water. There we go. That's better. Ah! Stop catching on fire! Ah! I gotta burn him off, guys. Hold on. Certainly don't want him near the barn when he's on fire, that's for sure. But that's his special ability. If you want to breed a nightmare, you need to give a Zorse the potion of darkness, and you'll get a nightmare. If you love these guys, if you love setting things on fire, then they are the horse for you. Moving on. And we will be right back with part 2 later on, so stick around, people.